In the journey of life, fear and embarrassment over failure can often hold us back from reaching our true potential. These emotions, while deeply ingrained in our human experience, can be transformed through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium, teaches us to cultivate resilience, wisdom, and tranquility. Today, we will delve into how Stoic principles can help us understand and overcome the fear and embarrassment associated with failure. Fear and embarrassment are natural responses to the prospect of failure. Fear is an emotional reaction to a perceived threat, while embarrassment is a social emotion that arises when we feel we have failed to meet societal expectations or personal standards. These emotions can be paralyzing, preventing us from taking risks and pursuing our goals. Fear is often rooted in our desire for control and certainty. We fear failure because it threatens our sense of security and self-worth. However, Stoicism teaches us that much of what we fear lies outside our control. According to Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Embarrassment is closely tied to our concern for others' opinions. We fear judgment and ridicule, which can deter us from acting boldly. Stoics believe that our value does not depend on external validation but on our adherence to virtue and inner principles. Stoicism encourages us to reframe our relationship with failure. Instead of viewing it as a catastrophe, Stoics see failure as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This principle divides everything into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. We cannot control the outcome of our actions, but we can control our intentions and efforts. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Failure is not a reflection of our worth but a step on the path to wisdom. Seneca, another Stoic sage, asserts, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Each failure is a lesson that reveals our areas for growth and helps us build resilience. Through failure, we gain insight into our strengths and weaknesses, which guides us toward improvement. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance is the highest good. When we focus on acting virtuously rather than achieving specific outcomes, we align our efforts with our values. As Epictetus advises, let us prepare our minds as if we had to be examined this very day. By prioritizing virtue over success, we reduce the fear and embarrassment associated with failure. Implementing Stoic principles in our daily lives can help us manage fear and embarrassment more effectively. Reframe your perception of failure by viewing it as a natural part of the learning process. Recognize that everyone faces setbacks, and they do not define your worth. By changing your perspective, you can diminish the power of fear and embarrassment. Identify the aspects of your endeavors that are within your control and focus your efforts there. By directing your energy towards your actions and intentions, you can maintain a sense of agency and reduce anxiety about uncontrollable outcomes. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer a friend. Recognize that making mistakes is part of being human and that it is through these experiences that we grow and evolve. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and acknowledge your fears and embarrassments openly. Embracing vulnerability can diminish the power of these emotions and help you approach challenges with greater courage and authenticity. Regularly reflect on your core values and how they guide your actions. By staying aligned with your principles, you can maintain a sense of purpose and resilience, even in the face of failure. The Stoic philosophy offers a profound framework for understanding and overcoming the fear and embarrassment associated with failure. By focusing on what we can control, embracing failure as a path to growth, and prioritizing virtue over external success, we can transform our approach to challenges and setbacks. Remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Embrace failure as an integral part of your journey, and let it guide you toward greater wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. In the face of fear and embarrassment, Stoicism provides us with a transformative perspective. By understanding that our worth is not tied to external outcomes, but to our inner virtue, we can shift our focus from the fear of failure to the pursuit of personal excellence. This shift is crucial because it reframes failure not as a personal defeat but as a natural consequence of striving towards our goals. When we internalize the Stoic idea that we cannot control external events, only our responses to them, we empower ourselves to act with integrity and resolve, regardless of the outcome. This perspective helps to diminish the paralyzing effects of fear and embarrassment, allowing us to approach challenges with a sense of purpose and resilience. Moreover, the Stoic practice of negative visualization, imagining the worst-case scenarios, can be a powerful tool for reducing the anxiety associated with potential failure. By contemplating the possibility of failure and accepting it as a potential outcome, we can prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally. This preparation can mitigate the shock and distress if failure does occur, enabling us to respond with calm and composure. By facing our fears head-on in our imagination, we diminish their power over us in reality, making us more adaptable and courageous in the face of challenges. Another essential Stoic practice is the regular reflection on our actions and intentions. By maintaining a daily habit of self-examination, we can align our efforts with our values and assess our progress towards our goals. This reflective practice helps us stay grounded and focused on what truly matters, rather than being swayed by the fear of failure or the desire for external validation. Through this ongoing self-assessment, we can continuously adjust our actions, learn from our experiences, and strengthen our resolve, thereby transforming our approach to failure and embarrassment into opportunities for growth and self-improvement. The journey of embracing failure through Stoicism is not about eliminating fear or embarrassment altogether, but about changing our relationship with these emotions. By cultivating a mindset that values personal virtue over external success, we can approach our endeavors with greater courage and equanimity. As we practice these Stoic principles, we learn to see failure as an integral part of our growth, a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. In addition to reframing failure as an opportunity for growth, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of focusing on our inner character rather than external achievements. By anchoring our self-worth in our virtues, such as courage, wisdom, and justice, we detach ourselves from the fleeting and often unpredictable outcomes of our efforts. This shift allows us to engage in our pursuits with a sense of inner stability and purpose, regardless of how others perceive our success or failure. When we align our actions with our core values, we foster a resilient mindset that can withstand the turbulence of fear and embarrassment, empowering us to face challenges with unwavering resolve. Furthermore, embracing the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate, can profoundly alter our approach to failure and embarrassment. This Stoic principle encourages us to accept and even embrace whatever happens, viewing every experience, whether perceived as success or failure, as a necessary part of our journey. By cultivating an attitude of acceptance towards all outcomes, we free ourselves from the anxiety of trying to control every aspect of our lives. This acceptance fosters a deep sense of inner peace, as we recognize that each event contributes to our overall growth and development, regardless of its immediate impact on our self-image or societal standing. Another vital Stoic practice is to actively engage in self-discipline and mental preparation. By consistently training our minds to anticipate and prepare for potential obstacles, we build mental fortitude and resilience. This preparation involves not only envisioning possible setbacks but also developing strategies to address them with composure and clarity. By strengthening our mental and emotional muscles through deliberate practice, we enhance our ability to handle fear and embarrassment gracefully, turning potential setbacks into valuable learning experiences rather than sources of distress. In the pursuit of overcoming fear and embarrassment through Stoicism, it is essential to recognize the role of self-awareness in our personal development. Self-awareness allows us to observe our reactions and emotional responses to failure without judgment. By maintaining a reflective stance, we can identify the root causes of our fears and embarrassments and address them more effectively. This process involves examining our thoughts and feelings with honesty and clarity, enabling us to understand how they influence our behavior and decision-making. Through this introspective practice, we can cultivate greater self-control and resilience, transforming our approach to challenges. Additionally, practicing gratitude for our experiences, including failures, can shift our perspective and diminish the impact of fear and embarrassment. Stoicism teaches us that every experience, whether positive or negative, offers valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. By fostering an attitude of gratitude, we learn to appreciate the role that adversity plays in shaping our character and enhancing our wisdom. This gratitude helps us to see failures not as setbacks but as integral components of our journey, enriching our lives and deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Moreover, the concept of focusing on the present moment is a crucial aspect of Stoic philosophy. Often, fear and embarrassment arise from dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future failures. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we can reduce the power of these emotions and concentrate on the tasks at hand. Stoic practices such as mindfulness and meditation help us to stay centered and maintain a sense of calm, allowing us to approach challenges with a clear and focused mind. This present-centered approach empowers us to act with intention and purpose, free from the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties. Incorporating the practice of resilience into our daily lives also plays a significant role in managing fear and embarrassment. Stoicism encourages us to develop mental toughness by continuously facing and overcoming obstacles. Building on Stoic principles, it's crucial to understand the significance of emotional detachment in managing fear and embarrassment. Emotional detachment does not mean apathy or indifference. Rather, it involves maintaining a clear perspective on our emotions and their impact on our actions. By recognizing that our emotions are temporary and subject to change, we can avoid being overwhelmed by them. This practice allows us to approach failure and embarrassment with a sense of detachment, enabling us to make decisions based on reason and virtue rather than being swayed by momentary feelings. This emotional equilibrium helps us to remain steady and focused, even in the face of setbacks. Another valuable Stoic practice is the cultivation of inner dialogue. Engaging in reflective and constructive self-talk helps us to process our fears and embarrassments more effectively. By challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with rational, Stoic reflections, we can shift our mindset towards a more balanced and resilient perspective. For instance, when confronted with failure, we might remind ourselves of the Stoic belief that external events are beyond our control, but our reactions to them are within our power. This inner dialogue reinforces our commitment to virtue and helps us to maintain a sense of inner strength and composure. In addition, embracing the concept of eudaimonia, or flourishing, offers a profound way to approach fear and embarrassment. According to Stoicism, true happiness is derived from living a life in accordance with virtue and fulfilling our potential, rather than from external achievements or recognition. By focusing on our personal development and ethical conduct, we align ourselves with a higher purpose that transcends the transient nature of failure and embarrassment. This focus on eudaimonia provides a stable foundation for our sense of self-worth, helping us to view failures as part of our journey towards a more meaningful and virtuous life. Finally, the integration of Stoic rituals and routines into our daily lives can significantly enhance our ability to manage fear and embarrassment. By establishing consistent practices such as morning reflections, gratitude exercises, or philosophical readings, we create a supportive framework that reinforces our Stoic principles and keeps us grounded. These rituals serve as reminders of our values and goals, providing us with the strength and motivation to face challenges with a Stoic mindset. Through regular engagement with these practices, we cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and stability, helping us to navigate fear and embarrassment with greater ease and confidence. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Stoic philosophy. May these insights help you navigate the fears and embarrassments of failure with grace and strength.